Alright, that's a bit too... Alright. Hello folks, this is Katar of Fu Manchu. I am just gonna make a video, and pretty much I've been contemplating on what kind of video I wanted to do. And this is gonna be it'll be as long or short as I see fit, but basically I wanted to just show my room around. Basically show my room. I've made a video like this, I'd say 2 years back, and a lot has changed since I displayed my room, so here we go. To start, I want to show my TV. As you can see, my figure line collection has grown significantly smaller than last time. And I think I'll do a separate video on each figure. But I'll quickly run down to one of my favorite ones. Now this is one of my recent figures I got from the acclaimed movie Kara no Kyokai. Let me set this down for a second, as I do not want to break anything. Shit. Hang on, technical difficulties. You go. Yeah, this is the Ryogi Shiki figure I got in... Oh, there's not enough light. Hang on. I'm not going to edit this, so it doesn't matter if I mess up a little bit or not. But this is the Ryogi Shiki figure I got in Vietnam. I got it for a pretty hefty price, but in the maid cafe I went to, basically, there were a bunch of Saber figures, lots of Type Moon stuff, and nothing but Saber, Sakura, Rin, and a bunch of other things. And when I looked around, there was that one Ryogi Shiki with her beautiful kimono, and I could not pass her down. It was basically a must. I could not turn her away. Ryogi is like my waifu in Type Moon. If I had to pick the definitive girl to be my significant other in the Nasuverse, it will definitely be Ryogi Shiki. She is the definitive best of the best girl. Sorry, Ren. Not even you come close to her caliber. As beautiful as you are, too. But this is not about figures, this is about my room. So, let's just look at the posters. I just wanted to show you at least one figure, but... So now we have, to the far left, is the Blue Exorcist poster. I got this from the premiere of the dub, when they premiered the dub of the Blue Exorcist movie. That's where I met Kira Buckland for the first time. For those of you who don't know, Kira Buckland voices one of the characters in the series, Izumu, I believe her name was. But, and to the front is the Madoka Magica poster of the first two movies that basically recaps the series. And it was quite the event. I went with two of my best friends, and we had a blast, and it was really nice to see an anime feature in movies. It's very rare that you get to see anime in the big screen. And we have my Bleach folder there, big 3 shit that's still lingering around my wall. It will soon be replaced eventually. And then we got Ilia, Kangai Prisma Ilia, Fit Caroline, Since Ilia couldn't get her own route, that's the closest as you can get to one, is her own spin-off series. So if we go to this poster here, It's no longer the acclaimed anime Gurren Lagann. Seriously, if no one has seen Gurren Lagann, number one, you have to reevaluate your life, and number two, just who the hell do you think you are? And we got my Pacific Rim poster, you know, with the Jaegers and stuff. Jaeger bombastic. And No Game No Life. I mean, I got that poster, and the Beyond the Boundary poster, and the Ilya poster at a Anime Expo. They were selling, I'm not selling, but giving away 3 posters at the Sentai Filmworks festival. I mean, not festival, but the booth. And here we have my collage of drawings and pictures as I was a child, and a couple of sketches that I asked my cousin. She's a really good at drawing. Here we have my definitive waifu, Makase Kurisu from Steins Gate, and that was made by my good friend Caitlin. And here we have the latest addition to my harem, or shall we say, I like to call them like, it was 7 lucky waifus, but because that number tends to expand, I will now call it League of Kiefer's 2D Women or something. Subject to change, but yes, Miyuki. I'm currently obsessed with Miyuki Shiba. I mean, the minute I saw her in Final Climax, and I've been seeing pictures of her everywhere. I was so attracted to her design, her face, and everything. I just had to do something to represent what I like, and you know, I just had to give back to the character, so I just had to do something. So for Christmas, I decided to ask my cousin to draw like a picture of her, and yeah. So now we have like a Tucky Indian figure there with Naruto sticker thing with a couple Kill la Kill stickers that I got from the Kill la Kill panel that I went to. And there's the BlazBlue. I think it's like a folder where you stick like papers and stuff in, but I just use it as a poster because why not? I mean, I do like the games, so there's a little sticker of Sonico, if anyone's familiar with Super Sonico. You know, the icon to 5PB. And there's not much to see. I mean, I guess I can show you what's inside my drawers. This is where I put my games. I have a bunch of games, so I'll be showing a couple that I recently got over recent times. These are 2 games that I've imported. So the first being, I'm going to only show a couple games, so I'm not going to show the whole thing. That's going to be for another video. But here we have Donkey Bunko Fighting Climax. If you're a fan of light novels, and if you basically like just a straight up 2D fighter that uses a similar engine to BlazBlue, Street Fighter, 2D fighting in general, this is a good game to pick up. I mean, you know, who wouldn't want to play as Shizu, or, you know, everybody's favorite MMO character, Kirito, and just, you know, kick the living shit out of, say, Misako Makoto, or Shana, or whatever. Or, you know, Miyuki's in the game. Part of the reason why I checked out Irregular High School is because of this game. And since picking up this game probably gave me the incentive. And then we have J-Star Victory Versus, which is, if you're a fan of Shonen Jump, this is basically Shonen Jump's Super Smash Bros. Or Shonen Jump's answer to, you know, a crossover fighting game. And we got my 2 consoles on display, PS3, Xbox 360, the first model. And I guess I'll show you my anime collection of what I have now. It's relatively smaller than it is, but I'll take a couple just so you can have a good idea of my tastes. Oh man, this is going to be quite a work. I'm going to set this down for a second because I'm totally just Yeah, I'll just... So here we have, let me just zoom in, Steins Gate. Got this for like a good price for about like, I'd say, I think it was like $50 or something. Pretty expensive because I got them on Blu-ray. But I got them separate parts, the first part with this and like a proxy box. And then I got the second part separately on the Blu-ray. It goes without saying that I'm a huge fan of Steins Gate, so I'm not going to even elaborate on that. And same with Code Geass. If you knew stuff about me back in high school, I could not, this is a better look. I literally, this is like my favorite anime. Like, I cannot get enough of Code Geass. I've already made a video talking about it a little bit, so just check that out. But I totally recommend this for anyone. It's simply one of my all-time favorites. It's that good, in my opinion. And here we have the entire first season of Psycho Pass, which is polished and written by none other than Butcher himself. I would recommend the first season and pretend the second season never existed, because that's how just bad it is. And that's my room in a nutshell. I just wanted to just show people what my room is, because, you know, I've been seeing videos of people showing their rooms off, and, you know, I figured I'd do mine just because why the fuck not. I promised to do a video at some point before New Year's, so here's the video. And this is Katar Vumanchu Kiefer, whatever you want to call me, signing off.